Right now it's time for our 1PW fan-friendly interactive feature, The Burning Question. Each week here on Net TV we will ask you, the great fans of 1PW, a question, which you send in your answers to via MMS or direct email, and you'll get on the show.
I am Daniel Glover from Doncaster, and for me, the best 1PW moment for me has got to be AJ Styles versus Pac at 1 year anniversary show. It was a great match. Also, I liked Colt Cabana's farewell match. That was a great one. That Resurrection, of course, and Spud's balcony dive Invincible. Great.
The shirt guy here, and my best ever 1PW moment. Well, unfortunately, I have two, and I can't pick between them, so I'm putting both on here. The first one is Ulf Herman and Abyss, and the now infamous flaming thumbtack covered table. To see that live was freaking awesome, to be honest. We never knew anything like that was ever going to happen. Probably one of the best moments ever. And the second one is to finally meet the Sandman, and also to see his entrance live while Metallica's Enter the Sandman blasted out on the PA system. Was phenomenal. I've been a huge ECW fan for many years, and as I said, to finally meet him and see his entrance was pretty phenomenal.
My favourite bit of 1PW was the barbed wire match between Steve Corino and Abyss. that's all I need to support.
So that was the burning question. Next week's burning question will be, will Andy Boy Simmons ever win a one-on-one match? Again, send your answers in to 1PW Net TV via MMS or email. If you want to be part of the show, get them videos sent in. Now back to the more serious business in hand, the Know Your Enemy weekend on June the 30th, July the 1st, incorporating Devil's Due on the Sunday afternoon of the 1st. Let's take a quick look at Know Your Enemy. This is sure to be an awesome event featuring top-notch wrestling action. Let's take a brief rundown who's appearing so far. 1PW champion Ulf Herman, the returning monster Abyss, former WWE star Marty Jannetty, Bryan Danielson, El Generico, Delirious, Iceman, Pac, Sterling James Keenan, Darkseid, James Wallace, Darren Burridge, Spud, and many, many more. Know Your Enemy is shaping up to be an awesome card. Personally, I can't wait. The two matches that I am most looking forward to in the Know Your Enemy weekend are the matches featuring Marty Jannetty. Last year, Marty Jannetty showed that he still has got what it takes to get it done in the ring. His match against James Wallace should prove to be quite the barn burner, but his match on night 2 against Doug Williams could possibly be the greatest wrestling match ever seen in a 1PW ring.
Listen up, you limey crumpet suckers. This is SJK, Sterling James Keenan, and you're watching 1PW.
Okay then, here is another 1PW Net TV exclusive as we take a sneak peek at the shoot DVD of 1PW owner Stephen Gauntly. This DVD is one not to be missed by any wrestling fan at all, as Gauntly blows the top on his first year in 1PW.
Within 1 minute of the women going out there, and that was the first time women had fought in the Doncaster Dome there like that, within a minute of them going out there, I think someone in the crowd shouted, "Get your tits out," or some equally kind of remark like that. And I look around and there's all kids sat there and there's families sat there. So I thought, even if you present it respectfully, there's an element of the audience that's always, because whether it's Pavlovian or whether it's from the decades of how Vince has presented women, there's an element of the audience that's always going to respond to women out there in that way. And some of the Smart Marks definitions, they wouldn't be hardcore at all, because they can't name every member of the roster of Chikara and they haven't been to 75 shows in Orpington or whatever. I've learnt from the mistakes that I made, and I hope to in time prove to the British wrestling industry and prove to the Japanese wrestling industry and the American wrestling industry that we've learned from those mistakes and we can go on from here and build up to a point where hopefully in the future we'll make a lot of positive contributions to wrestling that will in time make up for and far outweigh any negative contributions that we made from the Muta situation. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of unresolved issues. From my part, from my side of the street, I think my issues are all resolved. I'll get to that in a minute, but I think it's difficult because in wrestling, even if I say this now, people will think, yeah, there's a chance he may come back at some point, but I would think it's safe to say, and you could probably ask Steve this yourself, that we'll never see Steve Corino back in 1PW. So I know any fans that out there, that I read it on the forum, they were like, Stephen, if you really care about the fans, if you really care about 1PW, bring Corino back just one last time. You know, you always say that you're for the company, so bring Corino back because we want to see him. But I think it's really safe to say from both my side and from Mr. Corino's side that there's no chance whatsoever at all that 1PW and Steve Corino will ever do business again.
Now that looks like an explosive shoot. I'll certainly be ordering my copy of that.